YouTube, what's up? Welcome to another. This is how I hooked up. I need to unplug this USB stuff. I'm gonna show you guys how I make my mixtapes. So I have this tablet here, this is pretty much my office sitting area / sitting area. This is where so I get my tablet, I got my phone in my hand, which is recording this video. I do have a laptop. So let's say, I find a really good song, and I'm gonna try to turn this on. And it's wireless, or, the charger usually goes right there. So I gotta come through here, and, pretty much, I just need my wireless devices. I usually have a laptop sitting on top of this, but for now it's kind of sitting on top of that. This is pretty much editing area, putting stuff either on cassette. For now, I can't really burn stuff, right? Like there's a CD writer and stuff. It's just this laptop isn't that great. It's a 1.454 gigahertz. This Windows XP. It's with a foreign adapter, old CDs. But how I just make mixtapes is actually finding good songs. You gotta try to get the name, and you could really search them faster on the internet. I know as a kid, people had to listen to radio shows and record, do their homework in front of the radio, and then have press record it and play and just record parts of the shows that had music, or you had to go out and actually buy cassettes and CDs and stuff. Those were really hard times. Without that, then you would actually have to make music yourself, and a lot of people did do that. So yeah, I would have this laptop, my mobile hotspot on, which is using the phone, and then I can actually mobile hotspot internet to another device, but yeah, basically I just made a really nice mixtape. But the thing is, these cassettes, I can only really use these Maxells or these clear plastic ones. The older ones, I've done a video, erasing cassette type of video, which you basically have to record over the cassette whatever's on the sound and make it blank again. That's how. And then this is the record side, this is the play side. Don't use noise reductions. Make sure the volume record level is at least 9, and it really. And then I've got this these pair of headphones. I just use earbuds with a I don't know all the terms for those, and then I use a headphone jack to RCA to input from the tablet. So that's a nice good hack. And then using the headphones, I don't have to use a stereo receiver. I don't have to, hook up speakers. I could just use headphones. And I put them on cassette. And putting them on cassette isn't the best. You actually have to download or, have, super software, whereas you like a screenshot and just have it all digital, and I don't really have that. I do think about it, but I know that's going to be a little bit more of a challenge. I have stereo systems like that, but what I do is actually and with all my cassettes, even this one and that one, I have to listen to everything, and just keep listening to stuff. All this stuff right here, I've got to sort out all the good and the bad. Most of it's bad, but some of it like this one, it says Car Bump on it. That has like Mariah Carey, you know, it's a mixtape of all types of songs. And what I do is actually listen to this stuff. I listen to it, and then I actually have to write down most of the names of the songs. So, and I could also, like, if there's a really good song with good lyrics, I could actually write the lyrics down too. You know, just write as much as I can, listen to it once, and then like the second time, and then you gotta listen to it again, and then like fill it in. It's like ad-libbing some of the lyrics. Just another song. So basically, I'm actually So my latest mix, I have like retro rap stuff that I get from the digital spectrum side. This isn't like, well, you can pretty much see, like, this is my latest one. It's like really awesome songs. Totem by Turbo, or not by, but you know, Turbo Soul uploaded Totem. And this is how I make like a, you know, a list of pretty much what I'm putting on a cassette. So basically, if you could listen to whatever stuff you like, whatever music you like, you just write down pretty much the list. And you know, and this is how I make my mixtapes. That's why I have so many cassettes and things, is because and you know, electronics is just because I can, you know, do more with the investment. You know, if people aren't really into music or just don't really know how, they'll kind of learn from this. I don't know what everybody's doing, but this is what I've done for as much as I can, is just, you know, using you know, cassettes as media storage for now, using, you know, some of the old electronics that I could get my hands on, like this cassette deck, and just storing the information, and then sooner or later on I could but everything's digital now. That's where everybody's, you know, working on towards. But yeah, this next, you know, Totem, if you Totem, Totem, and then Turbo Soul, that's a really nice song. And then, you know, I find the nice song, Watch Out for Snakes, Encounter. It's really fun stuff. But yeah, I can mix, like, and then, you know, you find songs that sound kind of similar. That's what being kind of like a disc jockey or DJ, you know, and then you can actually mix it up to a point to remix Totem again. There's another Totem after Vosto, Vosto, jacked in, and Totem sounds pretty much the same. And then, you know, there's other songs that people have on there, and they're, you know, and Mega Drive, but you know, songs do have similar, you know, beats. They're different lengths. They have similar, you know, feeling to the music. And you know, with the digital stuff, you look up these songs and you could subscribe to them, and really, you know. And then I also listen for, you know, beginning and last, you know, like Bounce Tension. You know, I wrote other stuff, Night Skies, you know, but then I went with Frank and Moose, Running from Tech, and then Hag Horror, Machine Talk. So you kind of sort out all these songs and things, get on a mixtape, and then with all this right here, I could just actually write down what I did. And you know, with having things in a notebook, you know most of the songs. You listen to songs most of the time, and then you find one song, and then you can really look it up, and then try. You know, since you have so much media, or you know, things, memory. Since you have so much memory, you could try whatever you want. The thing is, you know, there's all types of songs, and you know, just really listening to songs and and actually, you know, seeing what you like and don't like, you can really sort out the things. The thing is, there's not that much time to really do it. It doesn't really get you anything. All it's going to do is let you listen to stuff while you're working, you know, instead of sitting around or, you know, and, but, you know, sitting around playing video games or, um, you know, it's not really that important. But the main thing is, you know, just being, you know, being as nice as it is. It doesn't really do much, but it just sorts and organizes whatever you have, and then you can really enjoy it, like what I'm enjoying as a hobby, into listening music and stuff. The only way I could really, you know, like benefit from doing all of this and you know, is I would actually have to work with a company. You know, I would actually have to be employed and stuff or something like that, pay taxes, pay music royalties, and I could actually make mixtapes. And a lot of artists and situations like that, they don't really allow that, unless they're working with big, you know, other companies. And then I can make duplicates, you know, and then it will be valuable or something. I think that's what they want to do all the time and stuff, but you know, and this is just like the beginning. I mean, they have, you know, like I said, just people making their own music, getting the, you know, equipment, which is affordable, but it just takes quite of an investment with time, but you know, just surfing around, and you know, worst comes to worst, I could just spend all my time just erasing cassettes and you know, and super sorting out whatever I can. So you know, just like this piece of equipment, it's quite available. A lot of people have these things. This is my explanation of how things are actually made to sound very professional, and you know, it's all, you know, manual work to get to the automated work where a lot more people blah blah blah, but you know, things happen. You know, everybody's pitching in and working to make some really good quality mixtapes, and you know, a CD is pretty much a more digital than a cassette tape, and CDs have been around since the mid 90s. Digital's been coming a little bit after 10 years after that, in the mid 2010, and that's pretty much as it gets. The difference between cassettes and CDs is there's that little hissing sound for when the rollers and the tape, moving around the head and things like that. There is some stuff picked up inside of the recording that digital just doesn't have, and that's just how it is. But you know, there's always, you know, a lot of stuff with the record level, with equalizers or whatnot. There's a lot of stuff that I don't know. This is just stuff that I can work with and just show you pretty much, you know, how I would actually, you know, what I'm doing for now. And yeah, it you know, it's an average thing. I could do it all the time. I have to really re-edit stuff and sort things out. And having these tapes are better. These clear tapes are a lot better than a lot of these metal tapes and things. They get close to almost digital when I use these, because there's no background noise still embedded inside of the cassette. After I clear these, after I listen to all these and then clear them, you know, these harder these harder cassettes don't really erase all the way compared to these clear ones. So thanks for watching YouTube. I'll see you guys on the next Upside DIY. Have a good day. Bye.